Oh, okay. I was making sure that I was live. I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to start coming in. I'm wired up tonight because I messed around and took a long nap because I was so tired from being up all night the previous night. Now my sleep is thrown off. Let's see who is on. I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to start getting the notification. We'll do open topic tonight. Just getting on chatting. I'll see when people start getting their notifications. I see one person is in here. It's time for me to start taking my braids down. I see one person. Who else? Okay, I see somebody from Facebook, Miss Jacqua Wade. Shout out to Facebook. Um, hey, too pretty Miss Kitty. Hey, Miss Diane Wright. Hey, 901 JB. We're just doing open topics tonight. Open topic of discussion. Usually we just kind of talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I was just saying, hey, new to you. Hey, Facebook user. Facebook user. Um, let me see. Okay, you're a sir. Okay. Thank you for correcting me, sir. Um, hey, rest in peace, young dog. What's up to you? I'm so happy. Real one finally came on. Lamont, New Orleans, and I love New Orleans, Lamont. I love New Orleans. I have friends down in New Orleans. I haven't been there in like a year or so. The food is so good. But I'm tell you something. I like for some reason because I'm a real homey type person. I like Baton Rouge better than I like New Orleans. And it could be because Baton Rouge is kind of like on the New Orleans and Mississippi culture mixed together. And then it seems like it's more like family or you're not, it's I guess family oriented. I don't know. As far as the houses. Um Y'all, we just getting on the chat tonight. What y'all got going on tonight? I'm wired up because I took a very long nap. And because I was up the night before prior, I was up last night. Um all night. Basically, because I was doing editing some commercials. And for those that edit like I do, you hate it when you edit and then your client goes, I love it. But guess what you did? What? You spelled the person's name wrong. I'm like, oh my God. You have to go back in and re-edit and all of that. Hey, Miss Yvette, I was intending to call you today. I promise you I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you tomorrow. I promise. I'm watching the NBA game. You watching the NBA game on TNT? Okay. I'm wired up from popping my son. He hate getting his locks done, but he loves them. Y'all, when I was asleep today, when I took my nap today, we just talking whatever y'all want to talk about. I promise y'all. Y'all know my little grandbaby is coming in a few days. I had a dream about her. And I had a dream that she was fat, and she is fat. Because y'all should, I wish y'all could see my daughter. My daughter is so tall. She's tall and petite. And she's all baby. And the baby is 7 pounds and something already. And she's not even here yet. She's like 7 pounds and 8 ounces already. Can you imagine? Thank you, Facebook user. Can you imagine what she's hey pretty brown, how fast I had a dream about her when I took a nap today, and I dreamt that she was so fat and she was moving so fast and she was trying to get out of her it was like she was a newborn baby and she kept trying to get out of her car seat and she kept raising up and almost like walking out of it's weird. And she kind of favored my daughter because my daughter is very fair complected. And it was like she just had everything of my daughter. My daughter kind of got my eyes, kind of tight eyes. But she got everything else of her dad. She did take my eyes, but she took everything else of her dad, like her complexion, her child, and her crazy ways. But I always had to watch her with that one because she's one of those ones. She's real free hearted. Hey, Savage Boo 101. Hey, Nicolay. And she's she'll give away everything she got because she don't really care about stuff as far as material stuff. She don't care about none of that. I used to have to get at her because her friends would, one of her friends actually lived with me. I actually, she came to our house. My daughter, I always gave them slumber parties for their birthday. So I would always have a house full of girls. And I can remember she had a slumber party in the 7th grade, and her friend came and spent the night, and she never went home because I remember her saying to me, Miss Tamara, I feel so safe when I'm at your house. And then I started to learn more about her, and her mom had a lot of children, and they were all just kind of scattered out. And I kind of raised her from the 7th grade to all the way up until they got to like the 12th grade. They started smelling themselves. So I kind of started when she, got to the 11th, 12th grade. Her mother, what started happening was she started spending more time with her mama. And her mama would call me, even though I was the one raising her daughter, taking care of her. She didn't give me nothing, because we fell in love with her. And she would call me. I said she could go out and stay to this time. Heifer, your daughter living in my house. You don't tell me what time somebody could walk into my house. So she kind of wanted to control everything, which it was her daughter, but not raise her. So I'll never forget, as girls do, they got into it and they was the best of friends. Like anytime, like school year, and she definitely made sure around when school was out, she always made that girl would stay with us. Even when she would go home, it would be for a little while. She would always come back, but she would make sure she sent her back around. And I'm not talking about it because I love the child. I'm talking about a damn mama. And the reason I talk about her mama is because her mother had started going too far. And so but she would make sure she would send her back, and she would spend the whole summer with us. I could tell sometimes she was with me because she basically lived with me. She would long for her mother, even though she was in a better situation. She longed for her sisters and brothers and her mama. That's why people shouldn't do their children like that. And but anyways, I made sure she went to school. I bought her school clothes. She made sure she was there around school time so I can get all her school clothes, which I didn't mind. And because she was there. And I remember when they turned like 16, 17, they got into it. And her mama, ghetto rat, called my daughter, y'all into it, you little bitch. She called. So my daughter called me and was like, Mom, we got into it, and her mama called me and called me a bitch. I was just shocked. I done raised your daughter all this time, in which she was a good child, okay? And like I said, we loved her. And I called her back. And she said, yeah, I said it. What you gonna do about it? I'll never forget. I was sitting at the sheriff's office at my desk. I had to get up and walk out and go to my car. I cussed the lady out so bad it was ridiculous. I mean, just ratchet. Wasn't even, grateful that I had taken. So, anyways, I ended up sending her daughter back with her, and it kind of hurt me because, like I said, I didn't know these people. I had that girl since she was the 7th grade, and she ended up she was working some job, and she ended up sending her to stay with some people that she didn't even know. Yeah, she sent her to stay with some people that she didn't even know. And so when her and my daughter, because girls, they had grown up, it was almost like they were sisters because I treat them all the same. And um when we heard from her again, she was living way in another area of Memphis with a family that she didn't know, but the family worked with her mama. Now, how you gonna let and this? I'm gonna tell you something. Now, this child was real. See, my girls are really tall, and they got big legs and stuff like that. They kind of got my shape. This girl that I raised, she was short and bow leg, but she was real hippie. You can't be letting your children go and just put them off on people just because you ain't got nothing steady. I mean, when I thought about that hurt me because I was like, I kept her all the time. I didn't want to see her in those conditions. And she had asked me, she had said it to me. I never would have let her, but she said it to me that she felt safe when she was with me because it wasn't nothing going on there. They weren't gonna see no men coming in and out of there, out of my house. I didn't believe in having different people around my kids. I was just very, very, very protective of my children. Um, and I consider her to be one of them, you know. But yeah, and it was never hard, as far as like trying to come up with anything. Her mother never helped me. I guess I could have made her. I guess I could have sent a child home, but it was something I took it up on myself to do because the child came to me and said that she felt safe. So it just kind of let me know the conditions that she had been living in. And then after I sent her back with her mama when all of that happened, and I just, it hurt. I cried. I hated to do that. Um, Her mother sent her to live with some people that she didn't even know. And it was just sad. My G baby is 1. And when I say being a grandma is the greatest blessing, that's an under. I know. I was looking at some stuff today online. Like I gotta start because my daughter. I don't want my grandbaby going to a daycare. So, because innocent, like when my babies were babies, whenever they was in a daycare, and they started crying when I took them to the daycare. Like when I would pull up and they would start screaming and crying, I took them out of the daycare because evidently they was doing something to my kids that they should not have been doing. So I didn't really let them stay in daycares. So I would always work my schedule around like my mom's schedule. Like when I was going to school, like I got my classes around the time that my mother was at home or something like that. Or my sister, immediate family members. I didn't believe in leaving them with no anybody. Okay. So Nicola, who is at 901? I don't see not 901. Pop me a perk and I go on a killing spree. But oh Lord, it's some. Let me see. Are my moderators in here? Oh, it's a troll in here. Okay. Oh Lord, they just have to come in here and act a fool. They've been smoking meth all day and they want to come in here and troll. They're probably mad at some of them videos I put out, but they know what they can do. Yeah, I feel that Miss T no daycare. So I was looking at some furniture today because when my daughter, goes back to work, I don't want my grandbaby going to a daycare. So I'm gonna keep her. I'm you know, I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out. I was thinking today, I was like, I'll probably I'm gonna have to do some more stuff like hire somebody like an assistant at my office or something, a older lady that don't leak information because I'm slick paranoid with the type of information that come through my office. I kind of be slick paranoid to have people working with me. And it tires me out because I have contracted investigators, and I would really love to have investigators that are not contracted. But I'm really just a real paranoid type of person, right? I've had people, even like with my because I have an office. It's got an office and a studio. And even in the past, like just with my studio, like when I was doing all those interviews and I was interviewing different people within the city and stuff, and with the type of people that came through my office, it never failed. Like I had to get like have them to sign, and this wasn't even for my investigative company. It was just for my production company. I had to have them to sign like um um different contracts, confidentiality, no fraternizing with any of my guests, because you get people that start coming through there, and you got young women, depending on who come through there that I interview, and I've interviewed so many people, they'll get starstruck. Okay. And when I say that, like, you would be surprised what people will do if they're in a condition or a position and they see somebody come through there. I'm talking about especially a young woman. And most men are very flirtatious, especially if the young lady is somewhat attractive. You'd be surprised. I'll never forget. That's why I don't have family working for me. This was a family member. I'm not going to say which family member it was. This was a pastor that everybody kind of knows in the city that was doing business with me. That's why I'm so untrusting of people. I am, and I be so tired sometimes because I do so much stuff by myself other than the contracted investigators. They're very good. Okay. But I'm talking about I be wanting to hire like an assistant to work next to me and stuff. I can't do that because I'm so paranoid, because people are so you just be surprised. But I had a relative and I was like, I know I could trust this relative. And it was a pastor that came through. Pastor kind of well known. He is very well known around the city of Memphis. And he was sitting there. He came to do a recording because, like I said, I got a studio, and to make his payment. And I kid you not, this relative that was sitting there that I was paying, that I thought I could trust, she saw this man pay me. Pay me for his video, for his show. So she out of nowhere, she just out and say, God told me you needed something. God told me you needed something from me. I mean, I was just kind of stuck in my tracks because I was trying to figure out what the hell she talking about. Why is she talking to my client? You know what I mean? That's my client. And she kept on telling, God said you needed something from me. What is it that you need from me? God said you needed something from me. She trying to sell some ass. I'm serious. I started texting her, y'all. I could have passed out. She swears she wasn't trying to do it, but she was. She was trying to do it. I started texting her. I said, please don't do this to me. With him sitting there, I started texting from my phone. I said, do not do this. Stop talking to him now. This is a high-paying client, and you sitting up here trying to flirt with this pastor because you know he's a whoremonger? In my office, my client. Lord have mercy. So I'm telling God told me you needed something from me. What is it that you need from me? God just told me you need something from me. Oh, I cried. I called my mama. I cried. Lord, I told her when he walked out, I cussed her out too. She got up and walked out of my office, called my daddy. You know, they always try to call my dad when they want to get me straight. But she was wrong. I know her. I grew up with her. I knew her. I just couldn't believe that she was doing it. So, needless to say, that was it for family members. I mean, if it ain't my sister or somebody, but my sister don't. I wish she would one of my sisters come and work for me, but I know they're not going to. Oh my God, big OG don't. He said closed mouth don't give it. Well, she wasn't gonna get fed off of my client in my office. She would meet him somewhere else. But the connection, the hookup was not gonna happen in my office. Whew. He didn't know what to think. He was looking from me to her because I could tell he was trying to figure out. I mean, just the way the smirk on his face, because he was looking at the fright on my face and he was looking at her. I mean, he didn't know what to think because I guess he was trying to say, "Oh, I wonder if they going or something." I think he was trying to see if we was both going. But when he would look at my face, he saw like the fright and this. I was in shock. So, needless to say, like I said, when she got cussed out, it kind of hindered our relationship. So I did receive a text, and she didn't fool with me like that no more either, because basically she got fired, right? And so she sent me a text and gonna say, I'm so happy. This was like a month or so ago. I'm so happy that I'm not gonna say what I am to her, okay? And I love you with all my heart. I said, I love you too. I said, oh Lord, I hope she ain't trying to come back around in my office. But I do love her though. Don't get me wrong. I do. I love her to death. Rest in peace, young dog. Said y'all saw Key Glock jewelry video today, how he shitted on them with way more money they was showing. Now I haven't seen it yet. Zalikia says 2 for 1. Oh, he was trying to see if we was both. He didn't say nothing because he didn't know what to say because he was looking at my face. And I started texting her ass with him sitting there. I was so upset I didn't know what to do. Oh my God. Zaliki said he was thinking about a Black Friday special. Oh, he was trying to see now because he had a lust demon on him. Out of all people, I don't know why she would try that with him because I made sure I always kept it very professional with him because I never wanted him to think that he could step out of line with me because baby, they say he would. He pays a good fee for whatever he wants. And he had that man had been caught up in so many scandals. Yes, rest in peace, young dog. Yeah, we are pre. How when he look out for every member. One too pretty Miss Kitty said he ain't know what he was paying. Oh. That's right, too pretty Miss Kitty, but he knew he had that airtime. He had to pay for that airtime, but you're right. He didn't know what he was paying for. She had to lost her damn mind. So that did it for family members. And I hired her to just sit up there in my front office. She wasn't doing nothing. She was answering the phone. She was setting appointments for me. And she just did. I basically just let her do whatever she want to do. When I needed errands ran, I had her to go do that. And I was paying her to basically, because I just kind of let her have the way. She looked at TV. I had a TV. I got a TV up there in the front room. She just did whatever, as long as she kind of took care of stuff that I didn't really want to be bothered with. Because what had happened was I would send her out. Oh Lord Jesus, I just thought about that. Now ain't no telling what was going on. Like when people would see my show and they would call me about advertisement, I hated to go out because like when I would get there, people want to talk about the show. Oh my God, you came! I love your gospel show. Blah blah blah, and then they start getting into other stuff. So they would make the contact with me on the phone, but I would always send her out with the contract and stuff. Y'all ain't no telling what them went on. Whew, Lord have mercy. I'm just thinking about that now. I would send her out, especially when they would call me and let me know that they wanted to advertise. I would send her out with the contract to make sure they signed the contract and all that. And she got the check or money order. Shoot. You talking about these men with these mechanic shops and stuff. Ain't no telling what went on. Oh Lord. See, that's the reason why I have to work alone. It's stressing me out. Rest in peace, young dog says silence is golden. Mr. Glock is the man. Period. Yeah, Glock is the man. Period. Key Glock is a class act. Period. Shout out to Key Glock. Nikolai says Key Glock still think like a excited teenager. Rest in peace, young dog says at Diane Bowen's fact they tried to pop it on him. He been doing everything they just now starting to do. I saw Moneybag Yo posted. We running this. Moneybag Yo in competition with him too, huh? See, that just kind of proves to me that Moneybag ain't got the money that he's saying, especially when you're always in competition with other people. See, Moneybag Yo kind of went up under the radar. But the lady has said that she felt like allegedly Moneybag Yo was involved. She been said it. I'm talking about that psychic. Big OG says when God say move, don't miss your blessing, church. Key Glock's a very humble guy. I like the way he yeah. I'm sure, it was a lot of thoughts going through both of them's mind. Moneybag Yo had he had them dudes around him and they had to put on a freak show. But I didn't see Finesse doing that. Finesse kind of seems different to me. You could tell from his facial expression. I'm not saying that because I like his music. I don't really think even with them it's authentic with Finesse. They hear us talk about it on the internet, and so they try to be a little bit more. They try to make it a little bit more authentic. But we already know that they signed him because they was threatened by him. We know the truth. Yeah. But anyways, to make a long story short, I gotta get some like I'm gonna go buy another playpen so I can put it into my office so that when my daughter goes back to work. Now I initially said I was gonna keep my grandbaby one day a week, but y'all already know if like my mom has said that she could keep her too. And I guess her other grandmama can keep her a day too. But I really don't want her passed around to that many people. So I probably just have to keep her every day. Because when they're babies, they really don't need to be passed around like that, staying at different houses and stuff. So I'll keep her up there in my office with me. I have a nursery area in my office when I have to be in there to have her there with me. I saw nothing cute about showing all of that money. It was outright classless. Yes, it was. And it was showing like they were not used to anything. That's what it was showing. Y'all going to let's see. Y'all gonna be fighting over the baby. That's what somebody else was saying. Y'all gonna be fighting over that baby. They don't usually act like that. They was trying to be. I'm gonna try to calm down because my daughter told me that the young man's mom, and I don't have no issues with the young man's mom, and I was shocked though. I was shocked that she felt this way. She said, "Mom, his mother says that she feel like she being pushed out." I said, "What the hell are you talking about? The baby ain't even here." Well, she just said she feel like she being pushed out the picture, like she's not being made inclusive. I don't really know what that means, but she's a nice lady. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna try not to hog the baby up. That's what I don't, but she's not here, so I don't understand that. You know, I don't understand it, but I'm a if she want to, we'll figure something out. Like if she want to keep the baby, I'll see. I'm gonna figure something out where she could keep it one day. They were acting like monkeys on too much sugar at the game. They like sugar booger. My mama said to me today. My mama said, you do realize that ain't none of your baby, don't you? That's what my mama said today. She said, you do realize that that's not your baby, that's just your grandbaby, right? I said, well, you didn't realize it when I had my babies. My son and his wife are nurses. They work for on 3 hours. So the days they overlap, me and her other grandma keep my princess. We'll work something out. Like, I just hate for her to be passed around so much because I really want her other grandmama to keep her too. I don't want to push her out the picture. I don't because I believe that she truly loves my daughter, and I believe that she loves the baby. This is her first grandbaby too, and it's my first grandbaby too. So I'll have to choose a day that she could keep the baby. I'll wrestle a rattlesnake about my grandkids. That's a different kind of love. And I had a dream about her little butt, and my baby is due any day. She is a Minnie Mouse baby. I got her a Minnie Mouse everything. They acted like they just won a lottery. She's got Minnie Mouse everything. I got a Minnie Mouse high chair. She's got Minnie Mouse house coat, Minnie Mouse socks, shoes, Minnie Mouse hats to put on her head. That's true. She gets to hang around. She grow up in my investigative firm. My nephew already talking about my 5-year-old nephew already talking about he want to be a police officer. And when I'm at my mama house, I like to look at a lot of investigative shows. He said, TT, look, he like to sit there and look at them with me. My kids, though, I've been trying to get my kids to get into investigative work. They said that I completely ruined their lives. They said, because I didn't trust nobody. They said, Mama, we didn't get to go spend the night at nobody's house. We didn't get to go. I was so paranoid. I let them, y'all, go to a slumber party at somebody else's house one time when they was growing up. And I just had everything in my house. I had everything in my house, and they had always had their friends over. I always was the one that took them on the trips and stuff because I just wanted to. I just knew when they was with me, nothing was gonna happen. Like I was very protective of my kids as well as everybody else's children. I don't be playing about that. I don't let anything happen to kids when I'm around. And so my girls always say, because you worked at that police department, you was so non-trusting. You didn't want us to be around nobody. I let them spend the night at a slumber party one time. The people lived around the corner. I did not sleep at all. And so the next day, I think I told y'all about this. The next day I went to pick my girls up. I walked in there. My oldest daughter gonna say, and the mama, all the kids was in there, and the mama and the daddy was in there when I went to pick them up. My daughter gonna run up to me and say, "Mama, her daddy didn't come nowhere near us." I was so embarrassed. Kids would tell everything. She was supposed to wait until we got in the car to say that, but she said it in front of everybody. The mama and the daddy was looking at me crazy. And that's because when you work for, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, when you work for, and there's a lot of people that work for the PD. When you work for the PD, as long as I did, you understand that a lot of these cases, especially these child abuse cases and things of that nature, you're not going to see that on the news. You're not going to, and it happens all day, every day. Some of the most heinous type of cases as it relates to children and things of that nature. So I just had everything in my house just so that my kids can be safe. Letitia says, my first grandson dad was hot with me, him and his mom. I ain't let him in the delivery. Oh, now, okay. Now we already had that conversation. Only two people can be in the delivery room. Of course, I got to be in the delivery room. The child's dad is going, my grandbaby's dad. I said the child, but my grandbaby's dad and me. Because I am responsible for my daughter. I got to be up in there to make sure those doctors do what they're supposed to do to make sure that my baby is safe and good, and my grandbaby is born, and they do what they're supposed to do, making sure she gets here. So I got to be in the delivery room to make sure that my baby is good. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. These doctors don't do their job. It's a fact. Grandparents do treat grandkids different. It's a blessing, so I can understand how you feel. Yeah, because my mama be forgetting. I think my mama think my girls belong to her. Like my mother, I told my mama, I was like, these girls, my mama think those girls are hers. And I told her, I said, when you look at my girls, you look at them with way more admiration than you ever did. She have a light in her eyes when she looking at those girls. And she said, I sure do, because you got on my nerves. Always whining. I used to feel the same way because let's see, oh my Miss T, but we have to protect the babies. It be the ones you least expect. Oh, absolutely. You'd be surprised how sick people are and want a baby. My little grandbaby ain't staying with nobody but me. Shirley Jenkins says, let's see. I'm trying to get mine to do investigative work. He graduated next year. He's interning with FBI. Now I told him, you're not big enough to be on the street. Oh my God, that would be so awesome. That's awesome. I think it's an awesome thing. When they go and intern with the FBI, they learn so much. Demakra says, sound like a good grandmother. Thank you, Demakra. Letitia, my kid said passed out in the delivery room and my mama went off on him. Yes, I told my daddy, you ain't do that with me. He said, because you got on my nerves. I'm telling you, my mama say that now, that I get on her nerves. She say, I'm always trying to act like I'm her mama, asking questions, making sure she took her medicines. My sister too, they always say I try to act like I'm their mama. But my mom look at those girls with so much admiration. Oh my God. And they always knew how to work her too. It's like she could never say no to them. And it's the exact same. She can never say no to them. So I just wonder how it's gonna be with my grandbaby. I wonder if I'm going, because I was always really firm. I don't know. I probably, because I see how soft I am with my nephew. Like my nephew loves to go into the store with me, especially like Walmart. Anything he put in the basket, I just go on and buy it. It's like I'm very soft with him. Softer than I was with my children. Because I was really firm with them. But they was spoiled, but I was really firm. My grandmother was hard on me and I thought she was mean, but now I see, now I'm 45. Now I appreciate everything. Yeah, my grandmother was very, she fussed a lot, but she always, gave, I was my mom's only child for a lot of years. Now I had other sisters and stuff with my dad, but I was my mother's only child for a very, very long time. So you can imagine how that was. My grandmother, especially my mom's mom, they just believe in giving me everything. That's how it was for a really long time. But you know, when my mother started to unspoil me when I got became a teenager, I think that was good. It just kind of helped with the balance, and I thank God that I was not a very selfish spo- spoiled child, because some people are just very selfish. Okay, I'm not a selfish person. I was always a giver, and that's kind of where my oldest daughter get that from. Except for my oldest daughter, just don't she don't hold value have a lot of value as it relates to material things. She don't care. She'll give away all her clothes, anything. Um, but I always like to share stuff. Yes, my grandma was mean because of my color. She was hateful. Really? Um, they definitely keep you on your toes and give you so much life. Achille, that's why I'm glad I was back in those days instead of being a late 90s or 2000 baby. I really think that is missing in the young generation. Grandparents are getting younger and not showing hard love. My grandma said, "Sit your ass down, don't touch nothing that ain't yours." I'm telling you, they're not being disciplined, and then kids are not taught that if you don't that you even when you fail, you just keep trying. They give up, mentally unstable. If they fail at something that they try the first time and they don't succeed, they talking about killing themselves and everybody around them. You know, um, I think it's just sad. Yep. But y'all, yeah, I was looking at that last night when Key Glock was at the game. I was happy to see him in Memphis. And you know, he was just laid back and reserved. And I'm happy that Key Glock keep his head on right. You could tell it just appears to me, because see, I've seen Moneybag Yo them at sitting at the games before. I don't know if those same dudes, but I've seen like Moneybag and another group of guys, and I've never really seen those ones um with them, although they could have, but I've never seen them act like that. Throwing money and stuff all on the floor. They really put on a freak show. It seems like to me they was trying to show out for Key Glock. That's a damn shame when men feel like they need to show out for other men. But Key Glock was a class act, wasn't it? Um, let's see. My grandma was jealous of me. My grandma was jealous because my granddad loved me so much. He used to say I did things to get me in trouble, but it didn't work. they get into it and he tells her she was no, he wasn't worried about them at all. You have to watch people who start doing stuff like that when I think now people are starting to show their hand that kind of went up under the or thought that they was going up under the radar. You start to see how they really are, how that jealousy really um is eating away at them. They were so jealous of Dolph, it didn't make no damn sense. And they jealous of Key Glock in the same way. And like Key Glock was saying, you don't let nobody trick you out of your position. They definitely want to trick him out of his position. Okay. It ain't gonna help them none because they had anything to do with any at this situation with Dolph. They finished, they done for it anyways. But I just kind of watch what people do. And it seems to me, yeah, Key Glock was unbothered, but they felt the need to do that. Moneybag put we running this. Um, that's that jealousy that comes up. You can see it all in Moneybag's face. Okay. Bankroll Fred is related to Dolph, and he had Key Glock back the whole. Snoop Mans was there too. Snoop Mans was like 2 rows behind because let me see. Let me go. Let me show y'all. Let me see some. I think Snoop Mans was there. Yeah, I've been listening to that Roberta Flack for the last few days. I promise y'all, she is banking. That old music. Hold on, let me see. I hope it's still up there. It might be gone. But I think Snoop was there with him. Let me see if it's showing. Okay, hold on. I think it's gone. Yeah, it disappeared from out of his thing. But he was there too, I think. He was sitting like a 3 rows behind or 2 rows behind. It has disappeared. Uh Yodi was there, Paper Route Newski came, and Castelia B came. Everybody they knew not to try none. So all they little dudes was there from out of Castelia. They look embarrassing to our people the way they were acting. I know they had all the money out on the damn floor. I mean, why they doing that? Them basketball players making way more money than them. They getting 50, 60, 70, 80, $90 million contracts. Why they thought that they was impressing them? So you know that they was doing it at Key Glock. They had never act like that before. Let's see. Rest in peace, Young Dolph says, and they was quiet as a church mouse when they played Dolph and Glock back to back. That's what's up. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. Pre was in the building. I don't listen to people's words. I look at body movement and eyes. Agree. Me too, Nakia. Me too. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Yep. So y'all any day, y'all gonna see me post a picture of my little fat baby. Trying to impress live Looking a damn fool, forget they wasn't in the trenches. Moneybag Yo was showing off. He even hold up a chain, said Big Memphis. Yeah, Moneybag Yo probably led that. you know. Um, and like I said, it just kind of proves that they are in competition with them. And Key Glock ain't in competition with them because it ain't no competition. The sports industry isn't any better than the music industry. They all do slick stuff. Yeah, because and then too, I thought about season tickets. People buy season tickets, but let me just say this. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I remember somebody saying that some of these Grizzlies owners, like some of the people that work in the Grizzlies office or whatever, they'll invite some of these celebrities to these games and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, they'll invite them and give them free tickets. Key Glock might have been sitting like that. Who's to say? I'm not saying that this happened. Could have been a setup. You got them there at the same time if that's what happened. Let your buzz speak for you, not showing off your money. Absolutely. New to you. Because I don't really believe in a whole lot of coincidences. I think I'm almost sure that they say they do that. A lot of these celebrities, they invite them to certain games and get them to confirm. So isn't that something that they would be at that same game sitting, rows down from each other or chairs down from each other? A relative Dwayne Wade was shot and killed. Oh my God. Moneybag is very insecure. We all know he got that weight loss surgery. They gave bag tickets, but Glock ain't get tickets from the Grizzlies. It's like the Grizzlies stopped showing love to Pre after Dolph died. And ever since Jam, Orange chose Brett Gang, soda. Wow. Jamorant. Mm. Jay Morant. Mm, mm, mm. I tell you, all this trolling gonna start real soon. Though all of this crazy stuff, and the people that was involved with doing this to Young Dolph, um, God is gonna make sure that they pay. And I definitely want the people that did this to him. I want a speedy, and I'm just praying for speedy justice, but I want it to be a thorough justice. So and in totality, and I can promise you it ain't gonna be Keek like them. um let me see.
This is the craziest thing I have ever seen.
I want to show y'all something. That's the time. Oh my God, I'm singing it. I ain't even got my mute on. I told y'all I've been singing that Roberta Flack song like for the last couple days. I don't know why. I want to show y'all something. Mia J was showing Ari and Monica. Yesterday was Monica's birthday, either yesterday or today. Ari is so cute. She's got some of her mama's features, but she look a lot like her dad. I think she's got And she's got some of her mom's features, like maybe her mom's eyes or something, but she is her dad. Somebody said the Grizz is gonna be the first team in recall. That's what Snoozy Cake said. A quiet, reserved person is the most dangerous person in the room, always, because they're always thinking. A person that do a lot of talking and real flamboyant and stuff, oftentimes they are bullshitters. Okay, they want you to be scared of them. I feel like making love to you. That's a bank. Oh my god, I love that song so much. I've been constantly singing that song. And I didn't even know Roberta Flack sang that song. I wish I could just play a little bit of it, but they already gave me a warning. So I wonder if I could play it from my phone. Shit, I can't never find my phones, and I got about 3 or 4 of them. I don't know why I can't never find my phones. Hmm. I lost a lot of respect for Monica after she got behind. See Murder back and went with Kodak. That shit so like Monica go with Kodak? Are y'all sure? Is Monica going with Kodak for real? Is that for real? I just can't believe Monica Kodak with the evil eyes. Kodak Black. Oh my god. Y'all, I had not heard, and you know what? I had been seeing her taking pic. I thought they was doing a song together because I've been seeing her posting him on her page and him posting her on his page, and she was with his mama and stuff. I said, okay, they doing a damn song together because I know he's from out of New Orleans too. I'm gonna go to her IG. Ain't this some shit? Oh Lord. Y'all, this right here. Let me see. Okay. I'm looking for Kodak Black. I thought I saw. I think I'm gonna have to. Let me see. Cause y'all know I don't know a whole lot about. I be on here lurking sometimes, but I don't know a whole lot about Instagram. Oh my God. She said, I'm forever with who's with me. That's on my life. Love you at Kodak Black and my Z Queen Mama Fifi. Y'all, it She like an auntie. She looked like she might be like an auntie to him. Y'all sure? Because that don't even look authentic. Because he looked like he just way too young for her.
Coat. This a must. This is documented. This a must. This is documented. Make sure that's oh, now you know. I'm trying to make sure. Giving Monica the throat coat.
Okay, so he bought her a purse. Y'all sure they go together? It looked like to me she's more like an auntie to I'm serious. How old is Kodak Black? I know some women mess with men way younger than them. I can't, me personally, I can't do it. But let me see. Kodak Black. I wonder how old he is, because I know Monica about 43. Kodak Black is 25. She old enough to be his damn mama. Wait a minute now. Y'all sure they go together? Let's see. How old is Monica? Hold on. Monica 42. He got her a Birkin bag. I guess that's all it takes. Older women need love too. Oh my God. Yeah, but not from no 25-year-old. Oh my God. My baby is 24. I could never see myself dating any man in his 20s, period. Not even in his early 30s. Not even in his late 30s. Shit. I kind of always like men that was older than me. Check my Instagram. Okay. Let me see. Oh my God, Monica ought to be ashamed of herself. She gonna have him in the corner sucking his thumb, wondering what the hell. I'm telling you that these older women need to be extremely careful when they dealing with some of these dudes. Now, Kodak Black, because of the lifestyle that he's in, he might not be just she might not blow his mind like that. I'm sure he didn't seen some of everything, because these women gone crazy. They'll do anything for some money. But some of these young dudes that get with these older women, and these, just like what Jada did to what was his name, y'all? The guy that Jada Pinkett Smith, Austin, August. That was his name. What was his last name? August something. Now Jada did a number on August. Yeah, Monica loved her thug. She liked them roughnecks. But that don't look authentic to me. Yeah, Jada did a number on August Alsina. She did a number on him. Okay, you think they're just saying that Shannon Brown did a number on Monica? She's not, as she portrays in her songs. Oh wow. Yeah, an entanglement for sure. She used that man. I think Monica in love with C Murder. He might be just going up under the radar and being quiet because C Murder is I heard he was a real ladies man, and so he's real charming. That I do know, and so because I told y'all I interviewed C Murder, right, and so he had a lot of women because one of them went on Tasha K when he came out with Monica. It was one that he was with that night that actually was there when the murder went on of the young man. And see, Murder didn't do that. But the girl got mad and went on Tasha K and started saying, see, Murder told his friend to shoot the boy. So, when women scorn, they start doing anything. He trying to get out of jail. So maybe they just going up under the radar because the rumor was that they had gotten married. Yeah, free C Murder. I like C Murder. He didn't do that. He should have been out. Monica is just winging it at this point. She loved the gangster C Murder Rocco. I was surprised with the basketball player. Yeah. Rocco was real. Rocco went up under the radar too. But they said Rocco, he was a real go-getter. But she was with Rocco for many, many years. So I'm on the floor. I tell you. Calling all cougars. But I think Monica probably loves C Murder. That might just have to be low key because that don't even seem authentic. Like with him, it's just that seems like a Mitch match. Rocco is Future's manager. When in Tam versus she eating the horses. Monica has her girl Kim K working to get C out. Absolutely. So she can get him home to her. I thought I heard that Monica and C Murder had secretly gotten married, and that's believable. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know what Jada did to August, but Jada did a number on August. She done got some Kodak Black in her life. Now she ain't thinking about C Murder. I don't know what's wrong with Monica if that's true. Because Kodak Black eyes ought to make anybody run the other damn way. He can be in a horror movie. I tell you. I could never date a guy my daughter's age. Oh my Lord. Keisha Cole went and did it. Keisha Cole went and had a baby with a guy that was like 20 or 21 years old. And Keisha 40. It's something wrong with that. And I know they say, well, men do it all the time. Well, it don't make it right. Letitia said they eating horses and turned into witches. You ain't lying, T. I'm telling you. The devil don't care nothing about Kodak Black or any of us. Kodak Black, Uzi Vert, look, demon eyes. Yeah, he got some demon eyes. He got demon eyes, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. Um, Child, that's interesting. I have been seeing them on pictures. Yeah, that's exactly what he looked like, Miss Diane. Who's gonna tell Angela Simmons that her new boo Yo Gotti going to jail? You know, Angela Simmons would never give Yo Gotti the time of day. He was in love with her. He wrote a song for her. She wouldn't date him. Now Angela, I guess she going through something. She had her baby daddy was killed, remember? And I don't know what's going on with Angela. Are they really dating? I just don't understand. The teacher says he said he a super gremlin. Aaliyah age ain't nothing but a number. I guess it's true. Some of these people is, I'm telling you, like, I mean, Angela Simmons, long, false. Allegedly, they are. Oh Lord. And I grew up looking. I liked, not grew up, but I used to like looking at Ron's house. Women act like we so desperately. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. I never just would have thought Angela was desperate like that. That's what R. Kelly thought too. Gremlin doesn't matter. Uzi cheated on JT. She was. Oh, she was in Dubai with him. Oh my God. Well, we know that ain't gonna last long, cause nothing. I didn't know she was in Dubai with him. I saw Big Juke them in Dubai with him. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, they in Paris, France now. I tell you. Lord have mercy. I don't know what's wrong with Angela. Y'all sure she with him? Cause she don't post him on her page or nothing. Well, no, you right. She is in Paris with him. You right. She did post it on her story that she in Paris. Lord, Angela done hit rock bottom. Boss lady says, she would have had a better chance with Little Bow Wow. He's traveling a lot. I see. Hope she not fooling the bills. Scammer alert. Hopefully, hoping she's not footing the bill. Now, I bet he's definitely footing the bill. And Diane, you saw she performed like a day or two after he did. He's trying to go everywhere Dolph went, I guess, before they go. That's the same thing I was thinking. Joy Loves God. She twerking for him in that club. I saw that, and he didn't even look like he was that interested. I peeped all of that. A money bag wearing her makeup. Sick of CMF copying Dolphin Freestyle. Oh my God, y'all be tickling me on here. Lord have mercy. I hate Angela did that. Ugh. It's gonna be interesting. Sometimes women do stuff when they get lonely. Yep, next they'll be making a song talking about they in Aspen. Angela don't sing, do she? She's not a singer, is she? I never known Angela to sing. Is she trying to sing now? God has said he got the package. It's infatuation at this point makes my head hurt. Oh wow. Did y'all catch that side view of Moneybag Yo? His next surgery needs to be on his double chin. Oh, Nuta, you said she's gonna play him like a fiddle. Ooh, I wish she had got with him before all this stuff went down with Dolph. Maybe he wouldn't have been so messed up about. Oh, let me call. Oh, not the double chin. Yep, called it, Joy. Did they ever find out who killed Angela's baby daddy? Her baby daddy was murdered. Did they ever figure out who killed him? Because if his murder's still unsolved, I'm gonna be real suspicious. Did they ever find out who killed Angela's baby daddy? Oh my God. Y'all, let me see. Did they ever find out who killed Angela Simmons' baby daddy? Because y'all got me thinking now here. Because Angela wasn't interested in him, and he had a lot of money. He was shot outside of his garage. Okay, so they found him. He was shot outside of his garage in 2018. Oh Lord. Her baby daddy is completely opposite of Moneybag Yo. I mean of Yo Gotti. He headbutted him. Yeah. Oh my God. goodness. Shoot. Yeah, he's completely he looks he looks completely different. He's tall and stuff. She's going to jail. Did y'all hear about they said all the Dirk charges was dropped? Gotta pay the secret hit man. Angela is in a RICO case now. Gotta paid the secret hit man. He put everything on Von. Yes, they said that Dirk put everything on Von. And if you notice, like there was a young lady who was killed. They call her Kai or Kyra. Her name was Kyra, Akira or something, but they called her Ki. Remember? And she was a female assassin in Chicago, and they said Von killed her. That was like in 2013 or something like that. How about recently? They said that Von was um responsible for her murder. They found that he was responsible for her murder, just like recently. So, it seemed like to me somebody was running their mouth. How would they? A murder that old? It's been almost 10 years, and I'm glad that it's solved. Yeah. Yeah, her. Um, I don't know. I always felt like Dirk, was setting Von up. And his lawyer looks scary. You're right. I believe he is sleeping with her. There are pictures circulating online with Fanny, the DA lady, and his lawyers. Who knows how he got off? Oh wow. Lee and Willis is in a picture together. Dirk's lawyer. Oh Lord. Yep, Ki. And what's so scary? Fanny said Von would have been indicted if he would have never died. Now he deleted his Instagram. So Dirk laid everything at Von's feet. I told y'all I felt like that was a setup. They sitting there waiting on Boosie to come. They was parked and waiting on Boosie to come. Boosie never comes. Then the other rapper pulls up Quando, and Von's people wake him up out of his sleep and say Quando is here. Ain't no telling. It ain't no telling what they said to Von. It seemed like to me that Von was set up by his own people. In my opinion, the DA has to put the murder on somebody just to close a case. Old trick blame a dead man, but I believe he did it. But who told it? Everybody knew Everybody already knew he did that with that young lady. But who? How would they be able to put it on him after all this time and close it? Unless somebody that was there. It's funny. Dirk's case go on and they put and all these murders that Von did is getting closed. They say OTF is only the feds. God, it was on Angela like Morris Day and Purple Rain. I'm gonna make you love me after I kill your baby daddy allegedly. Yeah, when they said they saw Dirk shoot, and I think 100K track woke Von up. I'm not mistaken. Von was not in the car. He was standing outside. They said Von was the person. A rapper from ATL died today off fake pills. Oh, wow. The people who tried entering the industry that were blackballed and never made it in should be glad the industry rejected them. Wow. Mm. Hello, everyone. Which one is worst? Her or Monica? Yes, see, his friend killed him. Are you talking about Von Kawana and one witness and the man not dead? Yeah, I find it weird that a lot of these cases that some of these murders they in Von's death, they're saying now he was responsible for. How would they know that? And then Dirk gets off. But somebody said that Dirk was setting the stage, so that he could get off. Send some of the people up around him. I am. I am. Democrat, yes, I am, because I could never sell my soul. It's just too weird, the stuff that they do. I could never be into. They said Bezu is still fighting the case now. Oh wow. And the witness and the man not dead. They done put like 10 murders on Von. Wow. So if they putting like 10 murders on Von, that means that somebody is saying, giving the police this, saying he did it. And the marker says, I have a friend. A boss lady says, I have a friend who's blowing up in the rap industry right now. And he says almost daily he wished they didn't pick him. It's sad that you just can't be great and not get caught up in that devilish stuff. And the sad thing about it is they can readily get other black people to take you out with the promise of them having a little money and some fame. We destroy our own people for that. Y'all, please hit the like button. We only got 43 likes. Hit the like button. Like button helps the video to circulate, so please hit the like button. Yes, please hit the like button. I know it. They said no loyalty. Why would you put that on a dead man? Right. It's almost like they want him out of here. It's sad though, because they took FBG Duck out of here for no reason at all. Did you hear what Dirk said in his song? He said, if you got a good chick, you got to send her to law school because you might need her, man. Oh, wow. His lawyer looks scary. I'm serious. Y'all seen her with those big old eyes and stuff. She looks like a devil. She looks like a devil. Ugh. And she tried to play like this. She tried to play like she was security at the airport one time with Vaughn. Hold on, let me see. But everybody said they already knew that it was going to happen. He cut his hair. Do y'all believe that he set Vaughn up? Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all.
Now, y'all want to search me for what? I can get yours, sir. This is real quick. You took a picture of my ID, man.
You already took a picture, man. Keep it moving.
What y'all trying to search me for?
You're blocking the path for
All right.
passengers to get through, so you have to keep moving.
I can get your ID one more time.
Take a picture of my badge.
Now, y'all want to search me for what? ID one more time.
Take a picture of my badge.
Now, y'all want to search me for what?
She got very distinct
For
devilish
what?
eyes. That's definitely her. I'm trying to catch her face. Her eyes. That's definitely her. Don't that look like her, y'all? Buns. I mean, Dirk's lawyer. They tried to play like they were security or police officers at the airport. They said they was trying to get King Von's address. Why would Dirk lawyers want King Von's address? And Von said, "Can I look at your badge?" He was kind of suspicious of them. Hold on.
I can get your ID one more time.
Take a picture of my badge.
Now, y'all want to search me for what? I can get yours, sir. This is real quick. You took a picture of my ID, man.
You already took a picture, man. Keep it moving.
What y'all trying to search me for?
You're blocking the
Take a picture, man. Keep it moving.
Now, y'all look at her right there. They're saying that that's Dirk's lawyer and she was trying to get Von's information. They took a picture of his ID. That's why he said, "Can I look at your badge one more time?" He seemed very suspicious when he got off the flight because he probably saw that they weren't doing it for anybody else, right? Okay, let me continue on. Now look at her face. Look at them big ass eyes. Her eyes are distinctive because they're devilish eyes.
What y'all trying to search me for?
You're blocking the path for
All right.
passengers to get through, so you have to keep moving.
Does that look like her right there?
I can get your ID one more time.
Yep, that's her. See, look. That looks like her that was there.
Took a picture of my ID, got my address in there. This now I'm doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? You can remember his face. I don't know what's going on. I got on the play time out. Hold up.
Murk niggas, we be coming like the purge.
She graduated from criminal justice at Troy University. She worked with the state of Georgia for 5 years. She was a probation officer and a specialized task force agent. She was in that capacity at the airport with King Von.
Gotta search my bed for some drugs outside. Hey, matter of fact, look. This man took a picture of my ID, got my address in there. This now I'm doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? You can remember his face. I don't know what's going on. I got on the play time out.
It's almost like King Von knew they was trying to set him up. Okay, because he had moved to Georgia. Did Dirk not have his address? he had moved and not given Dirk his address? Because I've heard people say that. Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying Angela's husband friend. They was friends. He got her butt done. She got a BBL. The Willie does that kind of stuff and more. That's how he won that case. They couldn't be around each other. Well, it's unfortunate that happened. Wow. It's interesting the way we see stuff. Social media allows us to see a lot of stuff now that we never would have known anything about. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. We only got 50 likes. Please hit the like button. Yeah, sometimes I be looking at some of these comments, and as it relates to this young Doss case, it's amazing to me how people's minds. Sometimes I read the comments and I have to laugh because, like, some of the stuff that people post, I wouldn't think that their minds even went there. I wouldn't think like but see, I don't really know how a crazy person thinks either. Like, I don't know the depths that their mind goes. You know what I mean? Like, but some of the stuff these people be posting as it relates to the young Dobbs case, you can't be mad at them. You really have to. It's laughable because you know that they got to be mentally ill to even think the way that some of them think. No, they couldn't. But there's a picture of Vaughn looking at him crazy in court. Yeah, it is. I'm telling y'all, she dated the rapper Trouble too. I think she's an industry plant. She probably is. No loyalty. What's the point of all of this? So sad. Well, they said everything Vaughn did, Dirk got him to do it. I don't know if that's true or not though. Facts, because ain't no way they believe his family involved and his boys. Yeah, I can't understand that either. You look over the obvious to point fingers at them. To me, that's just not logical. Um, and the people that have been arrested has an affiliation with the very same people, it appears, that have had a history of trying to take him out of here. So in the end, it's gonna be it's gonna be what it's gonna be, but it ain't gonna be his. I'm willing to bet everything that I have that you ain't gonna see Key locking them indicted. I'm willing to bet everything that I have on that. He need Vaughn to take down O Block. Dirk is OTL. Oh wow. I thought Vaughn was from O Block. Vaughn was a renegade. Mm. Oh wow. I wonder if anybody has given the FBI the entire play from A to Z. I believe so. Von passed about 100K to the same niggas. Let him die. Yeah. I find that suspicious. Why would Von's friends wake him up out of his sleep to go and fight Quando Rondo? That don't even sound that it just it's something wrong with that. It's something wrong with that. And Dirk didn't seem to be messed up about Von to me being killed. It's funny that all of a sudden, all these murders that they, you know, he was suspected of doing, it's all of this stuff is coming up again. Von didn't tell him he did it because he's no longer here. Like Dolph used to say, it ain't no friends. And Dirk dropped them off, and the feds picked them up for Duck's murder. Wow. Spinefitter says Dirk was jealous of Von's success. Yeah, because a lot of people was taken to Von. Muwap told the whole world he killed Dirk. The whole world he killed Dirk or Duck. Oh, okay, Duck. Why did they kill Duck? Was it because Duck was blowing up? Because Duck and them disses was harder than Von them would diss them and say they was spoken on the Tuka pack and all that. And Duck them would come back with another do a remix of the song or whatever, and theirs was harder. It seemed they had been doing that for years. Why did they decide that Duck had to go when he got his contract? Was they jealous of him because he had gotten a contract? His own crew probably set him up, and when they were both in court, the final times, it was really weird. Hey, March Madness. Mm. Y'all, who put the bag on FBG Duck head? He was wearing shoes with ducks on it, all type of shit. Then try to make it seem like they killed Duck for their dead bitches, but they knew he was gonna blow Dirk, blackball all the ops. Oh yeah. Yeah, because they had been dissing each other forever. FBG Duck was gaining momentum. He was going up. He had gotten a contract, and I think they was jealous of that. Dirk was scared of him, and he was from 63. The song Duck made dead homies is allegedly why they killed him. They threw all them charges on Von, and you can't change a man who was gone. Well, I hate to, Von put the bag on his head. Wow. I'm new here. Okay. Well, welcome. That's what the 100K and O Block chains was for taking Duck out. Oh my God. Von started O Block. No, I don't think Von started O Block. Khan was rumored to have killed Dirk's cousin, Lil Mister. It wasn't for the people who exposed the corruption and secrecy, we probably wouldn't know anything about it. That's true. It was Dirk gave the order. Oh, wow. And 2 months to the day after they took FBG Duck out, Von was killed. They was killed 2 months apart. Wow. That's something. Flying Spirit says they broke in his house and stole money and jewelry from him after he passed away. You talking about Von? Wow. I wonder who did that. There had to have been somebody that knew him. When Odell was killed, they named the hood O Block in remembrance of him. Wow. I'm gonna tell y'all something. FBG Duck and I believe it's Ruga did a song on I forgot, they did a remix and they killed it on it wasn't Dead Bitches, it was a song, it was the other song, I can't think of it. Okay, so O Block gonna be torn down next year. FBG Duck and Von was friends until they got to fighting. Oh wow. FBG Duck was always trying to make amends, but they didn't want to do it. She stole Von music and gave it to Dirk, Kayla B. Wow. Von's sister did. Von's sister Kayla B trying to take on his beef. She needs to stay in a lady place. Yeah. She may as well just let all this stuff go. Yeah, she may as well let all this stuff go and move on. Because it seemed like to me the only person that's been winning the whole time is Dirk. Everybody else losing their lives and everything else, their freedom. Von's sister Kayla B trying to take on. Yeah, he tried to tell Von Dirk was setting him. Who tried to tell Von Dirk was setting him up? Oh, Duck did. Wow. His sister's trying to get signed to Drake. Angel of Darkness always win in the industry, but they won't win in the end. Yep, because the industry is full of darkness, but they don't win in the end. 21 Savage bought her a car. I don't respect how she have her son hanging around all them rappers when he like 6 or 7. They called her son, I think they called him grandbaby, didn't it? That's his name, grandbaby. Yeah, I think they called him grandbaby. Because he used to be in them videos with King Von all the time. Wow, she trying to raise him just like Von. He didn't even have that personality to be a savage. Wow. Well, ain't nobody signed in all this time. I ain't saying that they won't, but it whatever she doing, it ain't working for her. Allegedly, they used to mess around before she knew it was her brother. Oh my God. I thought that Kayla was his mama's daughter. Also, that's his mama's daughter. If people knew what was going on in the industry, we'll get together and put them out of business. All the secret societies as well. People know what's going on in the industry, and they're not putting them, because we can put them out of business by not supporting them. For some reason, more and more people are like that now. So, the industry has really corrupted a whole generation. No, they got the same daddy, Silk. Her and Von share the same dad. Okay. So I wonder if is that the one with the son named Grandbaby? They call Grandbaby, I mean. Wow. Mm. If I was them, I wouldn't sign with Dirk, especially if I was an op. Lord have mercy. It's just sickening. It's like people know what's gonna happen when they sign these deals with some of these people, and they take a chance on it anyways, just to get to have some money for a few days and fame, because it don't last long, because something end up happening to them. Wow. Lord have mercy. Whew. That's so weird. Dirk done dissed Duck so many times and he's still gonna sign. What's the dude's name? Did they ever find out who killed FBG Cash? Did they ever find out who killed Cash? Oh, he said they stopping the beef. Lord have mercy. They need to fit them for a casket at the contract sign. I'm telling you. T-Main. Every rapper signed with Gazi get killed. That should tell them something. Name dropping get you killed in the industry. The street credit goes down if you don't retaliate. Sad but true. If I had the same things these rich people got, I'd be a blessing and give some of it away for free. Yes, I think it was over a girl, Cash. Oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. It's sad what's going on with our people. Mm-mm-mm. Um, let's see. Cash was shot at a week or so before he died. Was Cash about to sign a deal or something? Had he already signed a deal? Because it seemed like to me, anytime so FBG Duck and them or one of them guys got a major deal, they ended up dead. They really became a target. Had he signed a deal? He had signed with Rap a Lot. Oh Lord. Who stole Doug money? Mm. His dad did and gave it to Cash and his brother. They still never said. Did they ever say how those dudes found out FBG Duck's location? Somebody had to have given his location. Oh, Cash's dad was Duck's manager. Oh, oh Lord. Are you sure Duck went live? Are y'all sure he went live? Because Duck was downtown shopping for his son's birthday. The dude the girl was with, allegedly. Oh, well, it's something wrong with that. Why would he go live with Duck? No, I think Mama Duck is a Mama Duck has lost 2 children. And so, my heart goes out to her. They say it was a Muwap cousin. Oh wow. So the dude that was with them was Muwap's cousin? Jesus in my lungs. I say that every time because he got smoked. Name what you talking about. I didn't too much believe that because Duck mom announcing she not getting none of his master's money, and I thought somebody called up Muwap them when they saw Duck. She lost more than 2 kids. She lost a lot of kids. Oh my God. Duck didn't know him like that, but the girl did. Oh. Hey, Bessemer, Alabama. Um, Vaughn got the bag from somewhere and he sent the shooter out and was tracking FBG Duck, his IG location. One of them's name is Duck. The other one's name is Dirk. FBG Duck is the one that was killed, and Lil Dirk is still alive. So we're talking about Duck and Dirk. And the feds had a apartment in the building. It's supposed to be all record, and they actually got when they was running down the hall, running to the car, so you could tell somebody had dropped this location because they was trying to hurry up and get there before he left. And the Fed had an apartment in the building. It's supposed to be all recorded in the street where he got killed. I know them police officers let him lay out there and die. I know that. And they was wrong for that. I tell you. Yes, because he was moving for a while. He lived 22 minutes, and they said that the hospital was 4 minutes up the street, and the ambulance got there, and the police wouldn't let him through because they was talking about they had to make sure the scene was clear. That boy was laying there. The boy said, "Y'all ain't gonna get me no help." And I was looking at when they put him on that gurney. His arm dropped and his eyes went up. They let that boy lay out there and die. That was wrong. Yeah, the girl was shot too, but I don't think the guy was. Let me see something. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, but they have been dissing each other the whole time. Let me see.
Well, you should have told somebody what I was. Hey, y'all.
Hold on, let me see.
What's going on? I'm here. I'm in the Gold Coast. I'm in the Gold Coast right now. And man, I was just riding my bike, y'all. I'm just riding my bike.
Y'all see he was still moving. They let that boy suffer.
Fuck, man. You need to take. They shot FBG Duck, man. I don't know who shot him, man. I just fucking ran into this, y'all. Man.
I need you to step back.
I'm back. I'm back.
I need you to step behind.
Listen here. Ain't no line. What line, man?
I need you to step
Listen here. I'm behind my bike. I stay in this neighborhood. I stay up the street. Y'all, come on. I understand that, y'all. They just, man. I don't know, man. Okay, listen here. Okay, listen here. All right. Come on, man. I understand that. That's great, y'all. That's FBG Duck.
They just let that boy die. Y'all saw that he was still. They let him lay out there 22 minutes. He was alert. He was alive. They could have saved him. And I know Dirk think he done got off, but God ain't gonna let him. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to see if I could find a video. Because there is a video on when it first happened. I can't find it though. I'm looking for it. I can't find it. Because somebody had a video when it had just happened. I can't find it. It's sad though, that happened.
Individuals exited those vehicles, 2 from each vehicle, and began firing at the individuals that were on the sidewalk outside of one of the stores here. Now we have one male black, 26 years old, transported to Northwestern Hospital where he was deceased. Individuals exited those vehicles.
And they let him die. It's sad when it's a crime for you to be. It's a crime for you to be successful. Let me see where I saw that at.
What's going on? I'm here. I'm in the Gold Coast. I'm in the Gold Coast. All right. They shot FBG Duck, man. I don't know who shot him, man. I just fucking ran into this, y'all. Man.
I can't find it. I don't know why I can't find it either.
If we ever said it's up there.
FBG Duck was very talented. Nice little back dress. Her brother said Von didn't do it. What happened? I think they need to leave Kanye alone. You know, these folks get around here and get to killing these. You know, they like I've been saying, they killing each other. They're not counseling these drill rappers. All Kanye doing is exposing the industry, and they use black people to cancel out each other instead of canceling out the real evil people. We should be canceling out these folks that kill other rappers and then brag about it, or other people in period, whether they're a rapper or not. Dirk was scared of Duck. Duck always talked about, like fist fighting, and that's the problem. These folks is just too wimpy. They don't like to fist fight. They be wanting to kill you. Yeah, there's a lot of truth in Kanye's rant. Mm-mm-mm. He said, "Take me back to that song ESTG did with Moneybag." Somebody had sent me something saying that ESTG, it seemed like to me that they were saying that ESTG and Moneybag was dissing Dolphin a song called Balloons or something. They took his Adidas and the Balenciaga, dropped him. They saying he not even a billionaire anymore. Deal. Wow. Well, all they have to do is start talking about canceling him. And they have to get the black people. They have to get us, because we're the biggest consumers, to go along with it. And, it don't take nothing for us to go along with canceling out another black person. All they got to say is we're going to take his money. He going to be poor, broke, busted, and disgusted. And for some reason, other black people love to see other black people struggling and suffering. So they'll do it with a smile, all because he's exposing the industry and making to expose it so that we could hopefully do something about it. But I mean, hell, we don't want to do nothing about it. The only thing we want to do is kill each other, cancel out each other, hate on each other, stuff like that. That's what's wrong with our people. We cancel out the wrong people. I'm not canceling out Kanye. I want to cancel out these drill rappers that's destroying our culture. How about that? Well, we don't want to do that. Don't want to cancel the drill rapper. I had liked to did his music. But Kanye says white lives matter. Well, hell, white lives do matter. Everybody's life matter. Anybody that ain't doing nothing to nobody. Now, these ones that's out here hurting and killing other people, damn them. They taking lives and bragging about taking lives, damn them. But we want to cancel Kanye. Kanye trying to put everybody up on some game. What these folks doing. Anytime black people start speaking out about what's going on in the industry, they go and get another group, the masses, to cancel them. We gonna cancel him out. It's an insult for him to say white lives matter. These are white people that he is exposing that's getting y'all hyped up. You know damn well they feel like white lives matter. That's the reason why they keep their people privileged. And then y'all will take down Kanye, help to take down Kanye. They have to get the black people to join in to do it because we're the biggest consumers. If we don't agree with it, they wouldn't do it because they'd be too scared we ain't gonna buy their shit. Drew Illuminati Records. That's the reason I know exactly what they're trying to do to Key Glock. Key Glock is not a part of that system. I know what's going on, and that's the reason why I'm not going to allow any black person to come on my page to try and change the narrative, because when it's all said and done, Key Glock and them ain't going no damn jail. The people who had something to do with this, the people that are in jail, the people that helped to set this up, they gonna be the ones to go, and they ain't gonna be Key Glock them. FBG Duck was signed to Rap A Lot Records too. I know Cash was. Oh, Cash was signed to J Prince Jr. or something, Mob Ties. He's been about White Lives Matter. I don't know why I'm paying so much attention to it. Dirk was scared of Von. Mob Ties, yep, they both was. Wow. And they say Von is doing real good with J Prince Jr., right? Wow. His Glock jam with 30 stick. The only way to O Block was through Von. They didn't like Dirt. Oh, wow. It seemed like to me, Von people set him up. Why would they wake him up? And they sitting there and Boosie never shows up. Dipper Jr. also really slick-toed on Yella and Trap. FBG Cash was signed with Rap A Lot Records. Mm. J. Prince Jr. also really slick told on Yelling Trap. Oh, wow. So they're taking all Kanye deals. I hope that Kanye had already secured his money. You know, they teaching him a lesson, and black people love to see other black people fall. And I'm talking about the ones that dare, speak out against the system. That's why you don't see a lot of black people speaking out, because if they started speaking out against that system that's helping to keep other blacks in the industry oppressed or anything like that, how many it's too easy to get other black people to turn on you. Adidas already took 200 million because that was the move. They took him there and the police were waiting. They not only shot little Tim, they killed two of Von's boys, I think. Oh wow. FBG Cash was signed to Renegade Music from New York. Mm. Whew, child. It's a few people think they playing chess and take these boys up out of here, because they feel like they're taking out their competition. It's sad. No Louis alive, Slutty died. Not alone Def Jam and the other show companies. There's a lot of companies called. They self-partied ways with him today, and what's so crazy, they all did at the same time. I feel like throwing all my Adidas in the trash. Yeah, that's what we have to do. We have to stop buying Adidas. But he won't talk about that night. Y'all, it's almost 1:00 in the morning. That's because the police didn't like FBG Duck at all. You could tell they didn't like him. They let him lay there and die. His mama ought to file a lawsuit against him. More blacks and minorities are going to start speaking up about the system, and something will be done, but at a slow pace. Wow. They literally sat there and let him shake to death. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And it's sad because he could have lived. They let him bleed out. And them niggas that did it in jail for the rest of their damn life. I wonder if Dirk gonna pay for their attorneys, because they turned that case into a RICO case. Has Dirk gotten them any attorneys? Any of those dudes? Yeah, because that boy was fighting for his life. He lived 22 minutes. Only one got a paid lawyer, and that's Muwap. Who's paying for that? Or did he already have some money? Wow. Well, I wonder what would have happened if Vaughn was still alive. He would have got the opportunity to see how what you call him was really snaking him. I agree. Of two pistols, I absolutely agree. Wow. He said he was gonna kill him. Who? Vaughn said that. Yeah. I just think that it's strange the way, I just kind of believe Vaughn was set up myself. I don't know though. If he wasn't set up, that was just a really dumb move that his people made in waking him up to go to fight somebody else. The old block falling apart, they robbing each other's and all now. Oh wow. Vaughn said if he found out you telling, he was going to treat him like he is telling. He found out something and tried to talk to Asian doll, but she wasn't listening to him. Oh wow. Well, why are they trying to cancel Kanye? They need to be canceling a lot of them. They set that fight up so somebody could have a reason to murder Vaughn. I kind of believe that's what happened. I'd been saying that. Asian doll ain't love Vaughn for real in my eyes. She been with the whole industry damn near since he died. Oh wow. Do Asian dolls still rap? Mm-hmm. They recorded their conversation. He said they trying to get me to set my life away. She started laughing and talking about something else. And the funny thing about it is he met Asian Dog really through Dirk. It was Dirk that she knew. Oh wow. If that what you want to call it. These dudes killing each other for nothing. And there are scumbags kidnapping and murdering our women and children. That's true. She in New York drilling. And was messing with BJ and Vaughn took it. They say he doesn't have a lawyer anymore. I don't know why they don't understand their time is coming. Karma is a bitch. Absolutely. Karma is absolutely a bitch. All right, y'all. I done got tired. I've gotten tired. So I'm going to I enjoy having y'all on here tonight. And I can't believe I'm tired because I took a long nap today and I rarely take naps. But I was up last night until like 3 in the morning doing some editing. And then I got right back up. And so now I'm tired again. I want to say that I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm not sure though, because I have a full day tomorrow for sure. All his music got took down from Apple Music and Spotify. Whose music got taken down from Apple Music and Spotify? Was it Von's? You definitely don't hear anything of King Von's anymore. They don't even drop his music no more, do they? So they've kind of, swiped everything as it relates to King Von. He might have some videos, but you don't even really see them in rotation on YouTube, do you? Flame Spitter, are you talking about King Von? Music got taken from Apple and Spotify? Yes, y'all, please hit the like button before y'all leave out of here. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. Let me see how many likes we got. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reach out this comment in a few minutes. Somebody tickled me so bad. Hold on. I be trying to get off. I'm telling y'all, these people on the internet. Okay, yeah. If you haven't hit the like button, y'all, please hit the like button. Let's try to get to 100 likes. We only at 72 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, just start flooding the like button. Just start flooding it with likes until we get up to 100. Why did they take his music down, Flame Spitter? Why did they take his music down? Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. Flame Spitter, why did they take his music down? Listen, y'all, somebody had posted on one of the comments. I'm tickled. Hold on. Where did it go to? I hate when I can't find the... Somebody said, unfortunately, MPD is too incompetent to solve complex crimes, so allow me to. They said Yo Gotti, Drake, Penny Hardaway, Zach Randolph. Y'all. Hey, I ain't arguing with the folks, but I tell you, I wonder why they think Penny Hardaway killed Dog. They are the new Memphis mob. Everyone else are pawns on the board. Just follow the money. By the way, Strickland's in on the. Oh my God. Before T get off, J Fizzle Deluxe drop this Friday. Make sure y'all go and support J Fizzle. Y'all hear what this person said? This person said MPD can't solve the case, so they did. They said Yo Gotti, Drake, Penny Hardaway, and Zach Randolph. That's who took Dolph out. Before T, okay, I tell you, now these people have me so tickled. Yeah, Penny is a former NBA player, and now he's a coach. They knew FBG Duck had a Glock, had with a cheap clip, and it jammed on him when he shot back. Oh wow. Let's see. They nowhere near right. Only one. Only like one or two names right, if that. I tell you, I ain't never heard Drake before. I wonder where they get Drake from. I never heard Penny Hardaway was involved either. I wonder where they get those two names from. I tell you, these people is something else. They said Kanye lost too much money. Y'all, we could cut all this out. All we got to do is stop shopping with these people. I bet you they leave Kanye alone. Yep, I bet they leave him alone. Drake can't dance or fight. These folks have me tickled. I'll be glad when Daw's case is solved. And, well, it's basically already solved. I'll be glad when justice is served. Okay, in totality. Meaning, like, of course, we know that they got straight drop in Cornelius. We need, we'll be glad when they get the rest of them. I know y'all think I be capping, but I don't be capping, and I put this on my life when I say this. Straight drops pod officer was in here tonight, but I didn't say nothing when I saw him, and because y'all would have known exactly who it was. He comes in here quite often, especially when I'm on this late. The guy that manned straight drops pod. But he's my friend though. I've been saying that, Tamara, that is the solution. Drake can't dance or fight. Y'all can't figure out who he is. He's up under an assumed name, and he posted probably an hour ago because I answered what he said. Drake can't dance or fight. I've been saying that, Tamara, that is the solution. Democracy is there mocking the dead. We don't think you're capping. We just want it to come to an end and get justice. Yeah. He don't get justice. Just keep praying. He already getting it. To stop shopping, agreeing with what you said. Yeah. We're gonna have to stop. You're right. We have to stop patronizing them. That's the only way that they take us seriously. Hell, I didn't even know people still even bought Adidas. Now we just got to stop buying Adidas and anything else. How in the hell Chase gonna take somebody and banks are in the business of making money. What he said, you cap now, just know. Is that a cap? Bama, are you saying I'm cap? When y'all put these emojis and stuff, I be trying to, it's a lot of this new lingo. I don't know. Are you saying that I'm cap? Like he says, you cap now. Just kidding. Oh, just kidding. Okay. No, that's not cap. He was actually in here earlier. About 45 minutes ago, he posted something because I answered him. But I'm gonna tell you something. He's a real cool guy, though. My brothers are boycotting. I've been on the way for 5 years. JK is just kidding. Okay, JK is just kidding. Okay. I was thinking it's just no. Y'all have to tell me. Okay, just kidding. I don't buy them. I just have Adidas from back in the day that took care of my old schools. Oh, wow. But y'all know what's so crazy is that, just like they did FBG Duck, okay, they started getting on the internet wanting for people to know that they had taken FBG Duck out. Rest in peace. Young Dolph. The same thing happened with Young Dolph. A lot of those little dudes that knew what happened, that probably had some type of participation in it, they wanted for people to know that that they had a part in and knew what had happened to Young Dolph. They got their asses on the internet and basically told it, and now they mad at everybody else. They was the ones that put that on the internet. We didn't do it. They get mad because we talk about it. Gap and Benetton counseled him too. Oh my God. I mean, I don't like Gap anyways. So wow. Well, if all these people cancel him, we need to stop shopping with them. Had the getaway car in the video. They told on themselves. They told on themselves, just like somebody had gotten on my live one night. I kid you not. And they be wanting to come into my chat, and I guess they think they be bothering me. They don't be bothering me when they come in here talking about. They know I don't know them rap lyrics. So somebody else have to say something for me to block them here because I don't know the rap lyrics. A Balenciaga, okay. I don't know who those rap lyrics belong to. And so somebody came in here and was like, straight drop. Be laughing at you. He be looking at you. He be looking at your show from his cell. I'm gonna tell you something. You have to be very careful. That's why I say they tell on themselves. Like right before they had said that I had just Straight Drops pod officer had just came into my chat and posted. He had just posted to let me know he was in there, and then they posted that. He be looking at you down in his pod. I said, oh, okay, so he got contraband. Right as he came in and posted and said, what's up? And I was looking at him. They started trolling me and posting that. So like I say, so basically they were saying if he down in his pod looking at YouTube, he's got contraband down there. He ain't supposed to have that. So basically they was telling on it. So I'm saying whether it was true or not, if you got his pod officer in here, they're going to have to go shake that pod down. If you saying that somebody that's supposed to be your partner down there looking at YouTube, you telling on him. You saying he got a phone. I ain't seen that person in here no more, though. I'm talking about that told it on him. And it probably wasn't even true, but my point is these little dudes are so stupid. They have always told on themselves and led the police and the investigators right to their doorstep. Straight Drop go to court November the 4th. Aunt go to court. Aunt go on death date. Okay. How did Dirk get King Von chain that old black necklace? Because him Asian doll was arguing over his chain. Oh wow. Hey Kimberly. Hey Kimberly. Yeah, but we got to stop them from canceling Kanye, y'all. What's the point of doing King Von like that to get his chain? I think it was because of these charges. Dirk knew how serious it was. This been going on for a few years now because King Von used to be in court with Dirk, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe so he wouldn't get, they had planned to, and people have been saying this all the time. They had planned to put they had planned to put everything at King Von's feet anyways. And maybe he knew if King Von was alive, he wouldn't have went for nothing like that. Chase Manhattan banks on him. He had 30 days to get his money out of their bank. Laugh out loud. Guess he better. But what's left under his mattress? So they don't want his money in his bank. Now Kanye got all that money, and Chase gonna throw his money out of their bank. And I know I already told y'all, don't get no credit cards or nothing with Chase because their interest rate is one of the highest interest rates that there is. You really don't need no card with them. Their interest rate is too high as it relates to black people. I don't care how good your credit is. Their charges was dropped too. You can't put charges on a person that died either. They have the right to confront their accusers too. That is what I don't get. Oh wow. Chase is ran by prejudiced crooks. Your credit score can be pretty good, and it's still high because I think that it's just high with black people, but yet we want to cancel Kanye. They're trying to make you think you need all these credit cards and to keep them paid so your credit score can be good. All you really need is one major credit card, and you just, whenever you charge, it's best to just charge gas on it and pay it off. That's how you get your credit up high every month. He was in totality. He was talking about the Jewish people, so they are mad at him because they own all the banks. I think it goes deeper than that because I didn't really hear Kanye say nothing about the Jewish people. Okay, but the Jewish people own the medias. I'm mad at the Jewish people because, Dog the Bounty Hunter was caught on tape talking about his son was not going to embarrass his family by dating a nigger. They took Dog the Bounty Hunter off for a year and he was back on the next year. So I'm mad at them for that, whoever owned the media. So that means that whoever owned the media is probably racist and prejudiced and don't like black people. Okay, because they keep letting these people say racial slurs and they don't take them off TV. Yet they want the black folks to cancel Kanye, but they don't cancel the people that's, vomiting out racial slurs to black people. I wish you never did that interview with Nori. Yeah. And people need to watch Nori too. They got Nori. I don't see no difference in Nori and Vlad. Nori get folks drunk. And when people get drunk on that Drink Champ show, they get to telling more information. Nori start asking them all kinds of shit, but he get them drunk first. You notice he tell them to take 2 drinks, take 3 drinks. He make sure he get them drunk. Yeah, and Nori is always drunk, but I bet he don't be drunker than his guests. I bet they tell him you can't be more stoned than your guests because you have to know how to start the shit and get them drunk enough to tell their business. Yeah, they say Puffy on Revolt. So if Puffy owns Revolt, then Nori answers to Puffy. And so Nori has to do with Puffy. Yeah, he is a puppet. Nori Show told Dolph never come back to Memphis, but Dolph wasn't hearing that. Yeah, he did. He told Dolph to never come back to Memphis. Nori got drunk and was telling the play. Carisha Please is on there, and he controls that network. Wow. Oftentimes they be the face, but they don't really be owning it. I have to catch you on your next one. Working a couple of hours. Okay, Miss Kim. Thanks for coming in. They ain't making his shoe. They ain't making his shoes no more either. Oh my God. We gotta let them know we don't agree with them. What they're doing. Mm. Wow. All right, y'all. I done got tired. I'm getting ready to get off of here. I enjoyed y'all being on here tonight. If y'all would like to support the channel, y'all can of course do it via Cash App. Y'all, my Cash App working. It was a system mess up. It was the Cash App system. I think they said somebody was trying to hack into the system or something like that. Kanye should never do any more interviews either. Prison shoes. Yeah, Kanye shouldn't do no more interviews. No, he is being completely but yeah, they trying to blackball him to make sure he don't tell about all the sick stuff that they do in the industry because they know that Kanye can do it now. Do I believe that Kim and them did a number on him? Yes, I think that they like to put black men in a sunken place. But even still, Kanye is telling the truth. He too crazy to tell. He too crazy to be lying on what he talking about as far as the industry. Okay. Most people that lose their mind like Kanye and go into sunken places, they be too crazy to lie. They be telling the truth. Okay? And I believes him. All right, you guys. It's almost 1:30. Y'all have a good night. I want y'all to let me pray before we get off of here. First of all, I thank you all for getting on. I ask God to shield and protect you all. We know that we always have evil eyes looking in. We reverse every curse of every evil person and send it back to the sender. Whatever it is that they have spoken out on us in evil or our children, we reverse the curse and send it back to them. May they see it back in less than 30 days. Okay. No weapon formed against any of us or our family members shall prosper. Anything that rises up against us will be condemned. Okay. And removed by any means necessary. Okay. I want y'all to have a good day at work tomorrow. Y'all rest peacefully. I'll talk to you later.